they've scored about 4 or 5 touchdowns in this game today. And Baker Mayfield has thrown for 163 yards so far today. And Nick Chubb was ruled out with a knee injury today. So he's not in today's game. So we have got so Kareem Hunt is in the game for him, and I want to just point that out. And Kareem Hunt has put up some big numbers today for the Browns, and right now it's 2nd and 10 at the Cleveland 40. But now the Cowboys have the ball again. Browns must have had a 3 and out, and I was hoping they would score again. Let's hope the Browns can really get things going in this fourth and final quarter. And there's 7:20 left to go in the fourth. So let's hope the Browns can. And the Browns really need to keep Dallas from getting in the pocket. So we'll see what happens. But we've got a lot of other great NFL action today. And first we're going to go back and talk about the game from Thursday night, which was the Denver Broncos got their first win of the season by beating the New York Jets 37-28. And that was at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's the Broncos' first win of the season. Brett Rippon looked fantastic in Thursday night's game. And the Broncos go to 1-3, and the Jets fall to 0-4. And the Jets are 0-4 for the second straight season. And Jets QB Sam Darnold toughed it out with a shoulder injury Thursday night in the loss to the Denver Broncos. But he might not be able to replicate the same effort in weeks ahead. So we'll have to wait and see what happens if they get. But the game balls went to Brett Rippon, Marvin Gordon, and there was one player, I can't remember the name, but there were 3 game balls. And I got it. And Dallas has just scored, and I think they're gonna do another 2. It's 41-30 now, with 6:31. Browns, you need to get on the stick, boys, and hopefully they're gonna. They need to score. They need to score one more touchdown to get a good cushion on that lead, because I want them to go 3-1, and they're playing at AT&T Stadium in Dallas. And I guess the extra point was not good, I guess. Oh, they're up by 11, but they need to score 1 or 2 more touchdowns, the Browns. So come on, boys. I'm gonna now go over the other games today that we have. The New Orleans Saints are taking on the Detroit Lions at Ford Field, and New England is beating Detroit 35-21. With there's 5:13 left in that game in the fourth quarter, and they're up 35-21. It's the 4th and 11 at the New Orleans 33. The LA Chargers are taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Tampa Bay scored again, and they've got they're LA had the ball, now Tampa got it back. And it's 35-31 in Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. And the Chargers had come back from being down, but now Tampa Bay leads again. The Baltimore Ravens are taking on the Washington football team at FedEx Field in Washington, and they are up 31-17 with a minute 32 to go in the fourth quarter. And it's a 1st and 10 at the Washington 38. The Jacksonville Jaguars are taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, and they are up 30-16 with 6:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. Second to go at the Cincy 2. The Carolina Panthers are taking on the Arizona Cardinals at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina, and they are up on Arizona 31-14 with 4:05 left in that one. Excuse me. Second and third at the Arizona 39, and the Seattle Seahawks are taking on the Miami Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and they are up 30. They are up 31-15 with 4:44 left to go in their fourth quarter. It's a first and with 3:13 left to go in that game. Excuse me, and it's a first and it's a second and 2 with the Seattle 10. Melvin and Tim Patrick got the other game ball, and Jamison Crowder, they got the game balls from the Denver Broncos New York Jets game. The New York Giants will take on the LA Rams at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, near Los Angeles. And the Bears and games, which are scheduled as an early game, has been moved to a 4 o'clock start, and that will be actually starting right now, and that will be at it's already underway, and that has a 4 o'clock start. Actually, it probably is underway right now. And that is at Soldier Field in Chicago. The Buffalo Bills will take on the Las Vegas Raiders at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. And that game is about to get underway, is already underway. The Philadelphia Eagles will take on the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football at Levi Stadium. And the Atlanta Falcons will take on the Green Bay Packers tomorrow night on Monday Night Football at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And so that's the games for this week. And so, and I have taken Arizona to beat Carolina, Indianapolis to beat Chicago, Cincinnati to beat Jacksonville, the Browns to beat Dallas, New Orleans to beat Detroit, Seattle to beat Miami, Tampa Bay to beat the Chargers, Baltimore to beat Washington, the Rams to beat the Giants, Buffalo to beat Las Vegas, San Francisco to beat Philadelphia, Houston to beat Minnesota, and Green Bay to beat Atlanta. So those are my picks for this week. We'll get back to talking about today's Browns game in just a moment, but right now, it is time right now to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. What was the Browns' record in 2002? And if you said 9-7, you are correct. The Browns are 9-7. I finished 9-7 in 2002, barely backing their way into the playoffs. Into the playoffs. The 2007 Browns were actually better, finishing 10-6, but barely missed the playoffs. So, and I will have another trivia question on my next podcast, which will be tomorrow on Monday Night Football, my Monday Night Football pregame show. So stay tuned for that. Getting back to today's Browns game. And right now, I guess the Browns must have had a turnover or something. But they're still up by 11, 41-30, with 6 minutes, actually 5:43 left in the fourth quarter. It's 2nd and 4 at the Dallas 38. Dallas has got the ball, so hopefully the Browns get the ball back and they can secure the lead and get the win. And hopefully the Browns are going to get the win, and I'll be hopefully giving game balls out to them. I'm hoping. And but the Browns, they need to not blow this lead. They need to not blow it. They got to keep Dallas from getting in the pocket. They got to keep Dak Prescott on the ground. So they got to keep that lead and maintain it. So well, that's just about going to do it for the Scott Sports 101 early games update show. I'll be back once the Browns and Cowboys games concluded and all the early games have concluded for the Scott Sports 101 early games post game show and late game pregame show. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.